ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. What time is that? The podcast time. Dysfunctional, Ace, and Over. Check it out. How's it gonna be? All right. Hello, world. I'm your host, Dysfunctional. Dysfunctional's World. Today on my thoughts, it's the tragedy. It seems every time I turn around, somebody else is dying. Not necessarily people close to me, just people, period. I think people die every day in the world, somewhere. I think as often as people are born, people die. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is why. Why does senseless killing continue when we all, I guess, feel bad or sympathetic when it happens, but yet and still, people still do senseless killings. Like I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. Life is a precious jewel, and I guess because I'm sort of in the entertainment business, not necessarily with the YouTube, but with my music, I'm an entertainer. There's not enough money for me to pass up because I want to beef with another rapper in my city or another artist, period. Like, if we can't write 16 bars about each other and be done with it, I have no time for it. And I said that to be, I don't know, I guess like, times ain't changed. I want to say they have, but they haven't. Because back in the day, if you said something about the wrong rapper or artist and he caught you somewhere, he would beat you up. Or y'all would fight. His entourage with your entourage. But nowadays, they got cliques. And in these cliques, there's a shooter. There might be more than one, but there's always one in the clique. And in the clique, the shooter's job is to do two things. The shooter's job is, if any problem pop off, he's supposed to shoot. If there's drama and there's dope or drugs or guns or any of the stuff that's illegal, he's supposed to man up and take the charge. And like I said, I want to say this is some new stuff, but it's been around for years. The theory, the actions, the passion, the lack of being who you are. And I guess that's the biggest thing that troubles me, is that you always got to pretend to be somebody that you're not. And so like back in the day, like KRS-One, I'm going to use him as a perfect example. So like KRS-One, he doesn't rap about causing physical harm to another person. Maybe a few times. But most of the time, he don't rap like that. But if you in person with him and you cross him, he will put hands on you. If you catch me in person and you talking sideways, I might put hands on you. But like these new rappers, all they talk about is death, guns, and murder, and drugs and sex. And so when you catch them, they're either running because they don't have their clique, or the clique is getting down, somebody's losing their life that night. Like I said, it's senseless. It's mediocre. It's sad because when it happens that way, when the senseless entertainment killing, it's not deemed Black Lives Matter. It's not deemed important. It's something to talk about for a day, maybe a week, possibly a month, depending on who the rapper was. And after that, it's back to business as usual. I think it's that way when everybody dies. Back to business as usual is not just a industry thing. I think real people go through that. Real people do that. Like, but why though? Why do we celebrate the bull and barely acknowledge the loss? I mean, yeah, they have a funeral and Yeah, Nipsey's was great. It went around the whole city. He was at the Staples Center or the Forum. I forget which one. And it was great. It was a great sending off or sending home. Sending home. How about, yeah. But next to Nipsey, Biggie, Pac didn't get that. And I'm not saying it because, I like one over the other. I'm just saying there's been a lot of rappers that have been killed and they didn't get that. They didn't get their flowers. But they say you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead. That's what they say. But I mean, it's pointless. Like, there is enough money in the world for everybody to get some. There's enough money in America for everybody to get some. There's not a shortage on money. So, there's no, I don't want to work because, I'll be taking somebody else's paycheck. No, they got enough money to give you your own paycheck. So I say that to say, like, whatever people are beefing over or fighting over or arguing over, it doesn't have to be a matter of life and death. It doesn't have to be be all end all. I mean, look, I've done some things. Trust me, I've done some things. But at no point in time, at no point in time did I feel like what I was doing was so big, could nobody else do it. I felt, like at any moment, if I die, it's just another dude that's going to take my place and do the same thing. And for the most part, in most instances, you're right. That is what happens. Somebody else just steps up, takes your place. Now you, just a memory. If that. If people even take the time and remember you. I told y'all many a times, I had a best friend. He got shot and killed sitting next to me. And it traumatized me. It traumatized me more than all the other stuff I seen while I was in California. I guess because I got desensitized to the stuff in California, and I didn't expect none of that to be in Alabama, and that takes me back to another song, DJ Quick song, St. Louis is just like Compton. Minneapolis is just like Compton. Missouri is just like Compton. He said a couple other states. I can't remember all the states and cities, but basically he was saying everywhere is just like Compton. And I guess I get it. All of the old school gangster movies came out of California, so we gave y'all a blueprint of what not to or what to do, however you want to look at it. But when that tragic experience happened to me, it changed me. It altered my perception of reality. And, it was hard to come back from that. It was real, real hard to come back from that. So kind of way I bounced back and went off to the military. Thought that would change a lot of things. It did and it didn't. Some things got better, some things got worse. Nothing I can take back now. So, I say that to say, believe it or not, life is precious. For real. So, this might not register to our normal listeners or our normal crowd, but if you know someone going through something and you think they could possibly end up dead in jail, speak to them. Say something to them that could possibly change their narrative. Because without the opportunity, we're all doomed. Some of us have better opportunities than others. But as a people, as a race, as a country, as a world, if you see someone headed down the wrong path, be diligent in just saying no or offering up another path so that they don't have to go through that. But be mindful. Everybody's not going to listen to you at first. Yo, I'm preaching. Let me get up out of here with that. My name is Dysfunctional. This is Dysfunctional's World. That being said, the podcast is Sunday. Tune in, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And besides that, y'all be easy, safe travels, and Merry Christmas. Peace.